Hi again. So we're going to move forward with the factoring of difference of perfect squares 1A JMAP worksheet, and we're going to complete 4, 5, and 6. And you're going to notice now that we've identified the difference of perfect squares where we have two terms, a minus sign in between, both terms being perfect squares, it's going to get really easy. So none of these leading coefficients or a values are equal to 1, so we can't use the easy diamond. But again, just the fact that you identify that they're the difference of perfect squares, you just take the square root of 4x squared, which is a 2x. Square root of 9 is 3. And these are conjugates of each other. So when I multiply 2x times a 2x, I get the 4x squared. The 3 times a negative 3 is negative 9. And then because the inners and outers, or that diagonal, are going to be the same terms but opposite signs, they're going to cancel each other out. And you certainly could use the box method to do that check. The next one, we have something very similar, and these all came from previous algebra exams. So these are very common to the types of problems that you would have to complete on that. So we have 4x squared minus 25. Again, a is not equal to 1. It's greater than 1, so we cannot use the easy diamond. But because these are two terms, minus sign in between, they're both perfect squares. We're going to use just the difference of perfect squares strategy, square root 4x squared to get the 2x again. Square root of 25 is 5. And again, these are conjugates of each other. And then 6, difference of perfect squares, two terms, minus sign in between. 9x squared is a perfect square. And, oh, sorry, that's 100. That is not 10x. Okay, so, because that wouldn't work if it was a 10. So we have 9x squared, square root that, we get 3x. Square root 100, we get 10. And these are conjugates of each other. There we go. So there's one more video that we're going to do a couple problems or difference of perfect squares combining with another strategy.